congratulations to all of you people that are out there supporting people who are graduating today. That's you who's made it possible. And the support network is what makes it possible for people to get here. From here on out, you graduates are essentially going to be playing a game. It's called the game of life. You're about to graduate from Mount Sierra College. Upon receiving your diploma, you will advance at least one level, hopefully a lot more. In this MPRG, which I defined as a massively parallel role-playing game, since you've only got about 7 billion other people to play it with, you use your education to determine how far and how many levels you can go up and how fast. What are your objectives in this game? Well, have fun. Accomplish your goals. Well, I didn't say what they were, because in this game, you get to define your own goals. And I'll say, start small. Why don't you just go ahead and change the world? That's what this game is all about. You get to make up the rules. You get to do it whatever way you want, and what you do is going to determine whether you win or whether you're a success, and you're going to define what success is, not somebody else. There's this game designer, Wolfgang Kramer, that went ahead and listed a bunch of elements that are important for a good game, or perhaps a successful game. Some of these are elements like originality. Well, your life has originality. You can go ahead and do whatever with it you want. Do you have some kind of creative control over this game? Yes, you do. You make up the rules. You make up the levels. You tell everybody where you're going and when you're going. A lot of games, it's nice if there's some parts of it that are replayable. Yes, a lot of this game is replayable. You can replay the parts that you like if you want to, but I'd stay away from that old stuff. That's what makes life really boring if you try and replay the ones that were less satisfactory. Surprise? Well, there's could be plenty of that in there. You probably don't want to eliminate it. It may be convenient, but that's what makes the whole game interesting. Complexity? Well, earlier they told you about things like tough job markets and other things like that. That's part of the complexity you're going to face. Part of the job you've got in this game is to figure out how you're going to influence this environment to get where you want to go. Partially in conclusion, I'll say every graduation speech is supposed to offer some kind of advice. So I've got some tidbits of advice. Number one, meddle not in the affairs of dragons. For thou art crunchy and taste good with ketchup. May you go forth and build your networks. Advance several levels quickly and prosper. And since every speech is supposed to have particular sources, I figured I'd name a few of them for my speech. includes a lot of you are familiar with. People like Glenn, that a lot of you have probably had for classes. Was just good teacher, good person to talk to about all sorts of things. Professor Bagdasarian, who's had a lot to say about basic things in telecommunications, but a lot of things about interesting parts of life, which are at least as important as the class itself. Professor Gonzalez, only had him for one class, but some of the most useful things I learned were in that particular class. And Professor Taylor, that I'm pretty sure everybody had at least one.
All right.